Hello and welcome back to the channel. Inside this box is the Spedal NaviCam CL876 and it promises to be the ultimate multifunctional smart motorcycle CarPlay screen. It's packed with every feature that you could imagine, including front and rear dash cams, 1080p dash cams. Not just that, it's got tyre pressure monitors front and back as well, and not just that, it is fully waterproof IP65 and it unlocks Apple CarPlay or Android Auto on your motorcycle. As you can see, they've designed this already to be slick and fit onto your motorcycle like it's always meant to be there. But they've sent it to me for the 11 out of 10 review, including unboxing, installation, and of course, the real world test. So let's jump into it and cue the intro. So let's start with the great unboxing. The packaging comes well printed and your items are well packed. Straight away you'll come across this handy wiring diagram. The NaviCam CL876 feels really good quality, well made and rugged in the hand, boasting this great 6.8 inch touchscreen. It comes with a 32GB micro SD card already installed. The power cable comes with a generous amount of lead, so it should fit any motorcycle. Digging deeper inside the box, you'll find this nice remote with two big buttons A and B that comes with all the fixtures and fittings that you need to install it right next to your grip, so it'll be within easy reach to be able to operate your smart screen. The front and rear tyre monitors feel nice and rugged in the hand. It comes with the spanner and nuts to make sure you can tighten it up so there's no way anybody can steal them. They also come with two spare batteries, so you're always good to go. The handlebar mount feels really heavy duty because it's made from a good solid metal and it's fully adjustable with this ball and pin like system. All the tools are provided, including all of the bolts, two Allen keys and a star key for full adjustment of your mounting system. The two dash cams provided feel good quality. They'll record up to 1080p of high definition footage. For the rear camera you get a nice cable extension that should reach the length of any bike. And that's everything inside the box, so let's move on to installation. The first thing you need to do is locate your battery. Remove the seat or any plastics for easy installation. Take your handlebar mount and mount it to the back of the CL876 with the two thumb screws provided. Loosen the two bolts on the handlebar mount, decide where you'd like it to go with on the handlebars, and then simply tighten up with the Allen key provided. Then simply position into the perfect place on your handlebars and then use the star key provided to tighten it, and it'll be locked and secure in place. Moving on to installation, you've got a red for positive, black for negative and yellow for ignition feed. I like to use a Thunderbox system that only works when the engine is running at the correct voltage, so I remove the spade terminals that are already on the wires and simply put the ignition feed and positive feed into the plus terminal of the Thunderbox and then the negative into the ground, and then as soon as I fire up my bike it will put power to the device. Really easy, but if not, simply connect your plus to your battery, your negative to your battery, and then find an ignition feed that I'd always recommend using a piggyback fuse from your fuse box. Now take the rest of the cable, hide it down the length of your bike, making sure it's not touching any engine parts, feed it up to your CL876 and simply plug it straight into the device. Next, it's time to install your dash cameras. Take the 3M pad, remove the protective layer and simply stick it onto the bottom of the camera. Decide which location you'd like to stick the camera to. Make sure the surface is nice and clean, and with one firm push your camera will be nice and secure in place. Take your cable extension, connect it with a simple twist to keep it nice and secure and locked into place, and then run it the length of your bike back up to your CL876. Everything is marked for rear and front camera. Plug it into the correct socket and again twist to make sure that the cable is nice and secure. Simply repeat the same process to install the front camera. To install the wired remote, take the U-shaped metal bracket unpeel the 3M sticky pad and stick it onto the U-shaped bracket. Next, take the 3 bolts and Allen key. Use 2 of the bolts in the L-shaped bracket that will go onto the back of the remote. Simply pop it in and tighten them nice and secure. Take the last bolt and pop it into the U-shaped bracket and then attach that to the L-shaped bracket. Then this slides between your grips and your handlebar controls and sticks into place. Then run the wires and plug it into your CL876. With the wiring complete, make sure that you tidy up all of the wires, making sure they're nice and secure, and replace the seat and any plastics you've taken off the bike. Remove the protective cover on the screen, start your engine and take your tyre pressure monitors. Remove your old dust caps from your front and your rear wheel, then simply pop on the tyre pressure monitors, tighten like you would your normal dust caps, and you can use the tool provided to make sure that they're even more secure. Then on the screen your tyre pressures will appear. You can change this from bar to PSI as you wish. To set up Apple CarPlay, simply use your phone, go to settings, type in CarPlay, select. Once it comes up at the bottom of the screen, the device will appear. Select that and then accept any notifications, and within a few seconds CarPlay will appear on your CL876. And that is installation and setup complete. So let's move on to the real world test. Right, let's fire it up and see how long it takes to spring into life. And there we go, powered straight up and straight in. Now, because I've connected via the app, my Apple CarPlay, within a few more seconds it should automatically connect. So if you start up and start riding down the road, there we go, it automatically pops into place. I love that, absolutely love that. But before we move on to Apple CarPlay, let's have a quick look at the different settings. So on the home screen, when you fire up, you've got your tyre pressure front and rear. So the rear saying to me I'm quite low, so I'm going to go and top that up for my next ride. It's super handy to instantly know, oh, my tyre pressure is 30 on the front and it's 23 on the back, so it needs a little bit of air. Now the other side thing that I really love is this quick menu on the left hand side. So if I want to change, say I'm finding it too bright during like quite a dull day, I'm thinking this is too bright, it's distracting, I can easily, just by touching the button, I can easily slide it down, get it nice and dim, or slide it up to as bright as I possibly like. But it's a nice vibrant display straight away. The other side of it is as well, as I can change the volume coming in and out if I decide it's coming out too loud into my comms unit on the side. Now if you connect your comms unit on here, so audio, to get the audio to connect, you literally go into audio settings, you put whatever comms that you use into pairing mode on Bluetooth, and then you find it and you connect to your comms. That means that the system then will work your entire phone through CarPlay and stuff, and you'll be able to hear all the audio through your comms system. That's just absolutely brilliant. So all your turn-to-turn navigations, everything then will come through your comms. Now going into settings, it's fully customizable. You can change your resolution for your cameras on your front and your rear. You can also change if you want it to be able to split screen it, so it's on 2 different bits. If you're one camera on, one camera off, check your frame wise up to date, the language into any language that you wish, and your date and time, and you can format your SD card that's already built into it, or you can do a whole factory reset if you make a mistake and you want to go back. So let's move on to the party trick. Now of course you can have Android Auto, but I have an iPhone, so I've got Apple CarPlay, and because we connected it earlier, we can just click on Apple CarPlay and we're straight in. And this is the first screen that you'll see. What's your navigation, any music, podcast or audiobook that you're playing, plus you can do voice commands. So I can press the button there and I can go navigate me to Market Harborough, and then boom, it does it. I don't even need to touch the screen, what I think is absolutely awesome. Now the joys again of Apple CarPlay is any app that's compatible with Apple CarPlay, and there's lots of them, will now appear on your screen. So you've got, for instance, Woz for navigation, Google Maps for navigation, Spotify for your favourite music, your favourite audiobook with Audible with Amazon, and then Amazon Music. You can send a WhatsApp. Gets better, you can also send and receive text messages, listen to your favourite podcast or your favourite audiobook if you've downloaded it onto your phone, and make a call. So first things first, say for instance you've pulled over and you need to send a quick message, and you need to send a message to, say, your mum, because you were due to go round there after work for a cup of tea and a catch up. So if I select WhatsApp, and I can do this all by voice, new message, send a WhatsApp message to mum. Say to mum, I will be round in 10 minutes for a cup of tea. I hope you're having a great day. See you soon. send. And that is the WhatsApp message sent. So literally hands-free, pull over, and I can just talk to it and get it to send a WhatsApp message. What is brilliant, no taking off your helmet, your gloves, getting out your phone, having to type in it to be able to send it. It's just done. One of the features I absolutely love about Apple CarPlay. Now, music. If you want to listen to your favourite Spotify, select Spotify. I've saved all my favourite tracks in there, and I can play whichever track I like, and it's instantly playing. So going back to the main page, what you're going to mostly be on when you're travelling, so you know what's going on. A music's playing, I hit play, instantly playing in my ears now, and if I want to skip track, I can instantly touch the button and I'm on to the next track. So I'm not happy, I can then quickly skip back and listen to the first track again. So let's quickly have a quick look at the navigation. Now Woz is a cracking app, because what Woz will do is it will give you all the things like if there's a pothole, people report it and it will pop through on the screen. Police presence coming up, it will let you know about that. If there's an accident, it will let you know about that as well. But my favourite is good old trusty Google Maps. So on Google Maps, I'm going to put a nearby town in, for example, really quick and easy, Market Harborough, and we're going to see what it's like down the road. Right now I'm going to leave it on this nice big screen, because you can have it on either one that you prefer. Let's start with a nice big screen. So straight away, that beautiful 6.8 inch screen comes into its element. I can see my navigation perfectly. It's just nice, big, clear and easy to see and understand. And not just that, because I've got the turn-by-turn instructions, it's pinging through to my ear, so I don't even need to glance down. But if I hear it and I have a quick glance down, I can quickly see I'm coming up and I'm taking my second exit. But what's cool about the different screens is you don't have to have it just on the big screen on the sat nav. If I click on here and I click on here again with my gloves on, no problem, super responsive. I'm in to the multiple screen that I really like. We've got the sat nav a little bit smaller but still easy to read. I've got nice and big, as you can see on the right just here, with where I'm going on the roundabout, by my turn-by-turn instructions. And of course I can press play or stop on my music as I'm going down the road and skip the tracks if I want to. Now the other thing that's really handy is the remote, because say for instance it's a bit of a rubbish day, I want to make sure I capture something. So say I want to capture a photo of something that's just happened in front of me, I go, I want to capture this. If I press A, it will take a picture. Now I don't need to take my hands off of the bars, but by taking that picture, anything that's happened I can capture it and know that it's a picture that's secure. Or if I want to flip back to make sure my cameras are working, I just press B and it puts the camera straight up on the screen. What's really handy, because I'll know if they're dirty, if they're in the wrong position, if something's happened, to make sure I'm capturing what I want to capture. But I can easily flip back, press B again, you'll go back to your main screen where I can check my tyre pressure, or I can press B again and it'll put me back into Apple CarPlay. A nice little quick button just to make sure that you're capturing the footage that you want and be able to flip through the different screens. One of the things I love to do on a long run is listen to my favourite podcast. It helps me munch down those miles by listening to it, or my favourite audiobook. But this is how simple it is. I pull over, I select podcasts, pull up my podcast list, find which one is my favourite. Once I've found which one's my favourite, I select play, and I'm listening right now to Teapot 1 Brew Time. And when I'm riding along, I can just listen to that, chill out and just get engaged in it. Not just that, if it's my favourite audiobook, I can do exactly the same. What I absolutely love. Now the other thing as well, of course, is making that call. Say you're going to be running late, like I've just told my mum I'm going to be 10 minutes, I've been 20, I got stuck in a little bit of traffic. Instead of just sending her a message, I'm just going to give her a call to let her know I'm on my way. And again, straight into your phone book like it would be on your phone, select my mum, and I'm instantly going to be giving her a call now. So I better say hello to her. So now let's look at the dash cams, exactly the quality that you get. You can already see that straight away by this awesome display showing you your cameras are aligned and what you're picking up. But let's have a look, each one, at how great the quality is and how clear they are.
What I like is how super quick and responsive the screen is. I'm straight in to wherever I want to go. There's no massive lag, it's just brilliant, big, bright and easy to operate. You can just pop across to any different screen. What reminds me, my tyre pressure being 31 on the front, almost perfect, 23 on the back, a little bit low, so I better go and top it up.
Well, I'm sure you'll agree with me that Spedal have got their NaviCam 100% spot on. It really has impressed me, unlocking all of those features, knowing straight away with the tyre pressure monitor I need to put some air in the rear of my tyre, saving me from having any trouble along my journey. Not just that, that front and rear camera, crystal clear, capturing every single second. That means if I ever get caught in an accident or if something happens, I've got it all on camera to prove my case to get my insurance claim through. But most of all, that beautiful light display, being able to unlock Apple CarPlay, follow my satellite navigation, listen to my favourite tunes, it's just brilliant, and it really suits the bike. It's like it's supposed to be there. I'm super impressed, and if you are as well and you're interested in getting yourself one, then check out the description, because in there is the latest discount code and a direct link to pick yours up today. And if a friend of yours might be interested, please share this video with them. But hopefully you've enjoyed this review, and if you have, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on another episode here on the Helmet Head channel. And I will see you in the next bonkers adventure. Bye bye for now.